Have you ever thought who controls money in India? Who decides how much money is printed or what your 500 rupee note is really worth? Let's start with the basics. In India, the boss of money is the Reserve Bank of India or RBI. It controls how much money flows in the economy and keeps the prices stable and supports the growth and jobs. What if I told you the RBI can create money out of thin air with just few clicks? Now this next part might sound a little tricky, but trust me, it's actually super interesting. The government spends money on stuff like highways, expressways, schools, railways, big projects that cost a lot. But sometimes the government doesn't have enough money in its wallet. So what does it do? It borrows money by selling something called government bonds. Think of a bond like an IOU. The government says, hey, give me rupees 100 today, I'll pay back you rupees 110 later. These bonds are safe because they are backed by the Indian government. Now here's the twist. The RBI can buy these bonds, and to do that, it can create digital money. Yes, literally out of thin air. For example, let's say the government needs rupees 1 lakh crore to build new schools. It sells rupees 1 lakh crore worth of bonds. The RBI buys them and adds rupees 1 lakh crore digitally into a bank account. Just like that. That money is now ready to be spent on schools, salaries or supplies. That's how new rupees enter the economy. No gold needed, no printing press involved, just digital money. Now you may think the RBI or the government creates all the money, but that's not true. Most of the money is created by regular banks like SBI, HDFC, ICICI and many more. Let's say you deposit rupees 10,000 in your bank. The bank keeps about rupees 450, that's 4.5% as a reserve, and it lends the remaining rupees 9,550 to someone else. That loan becomes the new money in someone else's account. They spend it, it goes to another bank, and the process repeats. This is called fractional reserve banking. It's how rupees 10,000 can grow into 20,000 or more in the economy. What happens if too much money is created? If too much money is created, the prices go up and it is called an inflation. In 2023, Indian inflation hit 7.4%. To fight that, the RBI raised the interest rate that makes loans more expensive, people spend less and prices start to cool down. This is why the RBI is independent and it doesn't just follow the government orders. Its job is to protect the economy even if means saying no to the government. Now the big question, is Indian money backed by gold? The short answer is no, not anymore. Long ago, countries followed the gold standard where you could exchange money for gold. But in 1971, the US ended that system and India followed. Today, the rupee is a fiat money, meaning it's backed by the trust in the RBI and the government, not gold. Yes, the RBI does hold gold about 853 tons worth around rupees 2.5 lakh crore in 2024. That's only 8% of its total reserves. It's more like a backup, not a base for printing money. So where does real cash come from? The RBI prints physical notes like rupees 100 or rupees 500 at mints in places like Nasik, run by Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India. But here's the surprise. Cash is only 10 to 12% of the total money in India. The rest is digital money. Digital money is created in two ways. One, when the RBI adds money into the system, like during COVID when it added over rupees 10 lakh crores. And two, when banks give out loans, that also creates new money. So when you swipe your card, use UPI or take out loan, you're mostly using digital money, not the printed cash. You might have heard messages claiming every rupee is backed by gold or secret groups control Indian money. These are just myths. The RBI is a public institution. Its decision and reports are open to all. There's no evidence of secret groups running the show. And gold doesn't back every rupee, it's trust and policy that run the system. Now you might be thinking, why should I care? Well, this affects how much you pay for your grocery, how expensive your loans are, and even how safe your digital money is. The more you understand how money is created, who controls it, what's real versus myth, the smarter decisions you can make with your hard-earned rupees. So here's the big picture. The RBI controls the money. RBI creates most of it through loans. Cash is a small part. Most money is digital. And no, it's not backed by gold. Thanks for watching Elephant Scoop. See you next time.